It says, oh, there we go.
There we go. Yay! Now we have to do statistics. All right.
About time.
All right. Chris, did you have any questions about part one?
Um, let me look at my preparation thing, wherever it is.
I had a bunch of questions.
Um, uh, um, which ones do you have questions about? Maybe I can help.
Um, there's just the fact that the null hypotheses and alternative hypotheses are different on each one.
What do you mean?
Like the boxes that you're filling in.
Okay.
Like,
oh, those up there. Okay, got it.
yeah, we were just pointing out that like the hypothesis test for two means for paired data, the null hypothesis is that the difference is equal to 0, that there's no difference.
Okay. In the one where you're comparing two, and
Yeah.
you're adding up the means,
You
doing the
actually
difference of the
subtract
means.
the means. That's the paired data. You have to subtract. You have to
Yeah,
find the difference.
Yeah, the difference of the means.
Yeah.
And then the possible alternatives for that is that the mean is not equal to 0, that the mean of the differences is less than 0 or more than 0.
Yeah.
And then the trick with this one, with the test for two means with independent data, is that if 0 is contained within the intervals, then we reject. No, wait.
Yeah, that was at the last of the reading towards.
Yeah, that we reject the null, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's hypothetical that there's no difference.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's dive into the class survey data. Do we have that up? Okay.
Let me just find my internet,
Okay.
and I will open it right now. I'm really fascinated because today, since I'm on campus, I went to go compare the Excel document version to the SPS version,
Yeah.
and I don't know, each of them is kind of interesting.
Which do you like better? Which seems to be easier for you?
For me, the Excel version is, although I have to do more computing on paper, because it'll only give you the variables and stuff like the p-value and everything like that. And then when you're trying to find variables that you can just ask for in SPSS, you have to work it out on paper with the formulas sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I don't think it's worse. I like SPSS because it'll give you everything you want, if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I had to learn a program because I don't know how to use Excel. And so in taking this class, it was either learn SPSS or learn Excel. I'm glad I didn't have to learn both and try and learn both for the whole class. But now it makes me want to learn Excel so I can understand how to use Excel too.
Right.
Okay, I am ready when you guys are.
Okay, let me read the paragraph here. One of the professors in the BYU Idaho Math Department collected data from BYU Idaho students to compare the mean wages of BYU Idaho male students to BYU Idaho female students. The students from his classes completed a survey, which he then used to analyze if there is a difference in these wages. And then we use the class survey for this. So the research question. What's the research question, Melissa?
I just put, is there a difference in the mean wages of BYUI male and female students? I kind of shortened it. So
Okay.
just mainly, is there a difference of the mean wages between the two?
Right. And so that informs the next question between the null and alternative, because it's not if it's greater than or less than, it's just simply if it's different.
Right. So U1 is not equal to U2. Mu2, that is the alternative.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Collect the data. Describe the data collection procedure. So in the paragraph, it only says that they'd be using a survey and that you would include questions that ask their wage and if they're male or female. That's the only things that disclosed in the paragraph. On the other hand, in the document that you open, it has things like how many credit hours they have, what major they're studying, where they're from, things like that.
Right. But the other thing that I just was going to point out in describing the data is it's from one professor's class. So it's not simple random sample because it's all from his class.
Yep.
So,
yep. Okay, describe the data.
So in a short paragraph, use summary statistics to describe the data. After the paragraph, insert an appropriate and well-labeled graph to illustrate the data. So with SPSS, females expert equals 9.7592, or you can round it 9.759. S equals 3.16919, or 3.169. And then N equals 95. For the males, X bar equals 11.9354.
So I don't have any of this yet, so I'm just looking at it. So
mine's already up because I've been struggling with technology. I might have it up before you guys got on.
Okay. So I'm recoding it right now. So I'm going to do wage, right? I'm doing the wage as the code.
Yeah, you do wage and then gender as the factor.
Okay. Now I'm going to go to analyze, compare means. Let's see how fast I can do this. So we want.
Whoa.
We want wage as the test variable, right? And the grouping variable is gender, right?
Yeah.
So then I need to find the groups, 1 and 2. It says the independent sample table is not produced. Why is that?
So this is my data. If you look at my little screen, I'm just presenting my data. So right there is the document that I've been using. I used Excel this time. And I just plugged in all the variables, and it gave me all the data down there for the variables. I didn't change the confidence level or anything. That was just there already.
Yeah, 95% is the confidence level, I think, that is in there.
Mm-hmm.
So in doing it was you analyze descriptive statistics, explore, and then wage is the dependent list, and gender is the factor list.
Okay. Okay.
And then
So now I've got the explore done. Now when I go into the t-test, will it let me do it? Because I tried to do it before and it wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, it says it's not letting me do a t-test. I don't know why.
Oh, because you have to go into transform.
Yeah.
And then compute variable. I mean, not compute, wrong one. Transform. And then automatic recode.
Because I did that, and I did the wage as the variable for wage code. The wage was wrong, right?
Yeah, we have to do the, let me look at it again, the columns that we have. Gender. You're doing gender.
Okay, that's why.
Because what it is there's too many subjects, too many, it gives you that line and it won't compute it, so that's what we're doing is changing it into numbers, that string variable,
Yeah.
that error, because there's too many. It would only do up to 8, and so,
Okay, it likes me now.
okay.
Okay, so mean is, so I've got mean for males and mean for females, right?
Yeah.
So the mean for females 9.759, and for males is 11.935, right?
I didn't hear, my computer went out.
So the mean for the females is 9.759.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then the mean for the male is 11.935.
Yes. That's what I have, anyways.
N is 91 and 85.
5.
Standard deviations. Okay, so I've got that table. So, and I know how to find a histogram. So, what type of hypothesis test is appropriate? So the hypothesis test that's appropriate right now is, I don't think I know what it means by that. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's the independent samples. Just hypothesis test.
But this is really a bad time. You guys can hear.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
So, are the requirements met? Yes, because the groups are large enough.
Yep.
Okay. Test statistic is minus 1.836. So it doesn't tell us what the alpha should be in the question, right?
I don't believe so.
If we assume a 0.05, then we have to reject. We have to fail to reject, right?
Yeah. You look at the data. Oh, data, where are you?
I can hear. Okay.
Nope. Yeah, I don't see one.
What are you looking for?
The
The alpha. Yeah, what does it say?
Okay, you guys can hear me now? Are you guys on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I just found out I can't have my microwave run while I'm on my computer. My daughter was doing something and it froze. So, anyway, where are you?
We're on the F, making a decision.
Okay, I put fail to reject because the p-value is greater than alpha.
Where did you get alpha from?
The alpha, it was a 95% already in there, and so that was the alpha is 0.05. And so I put 0.069 as my p-value is greater than 0.05, which is alpha.
So but it didn't give us the confidence level. How do we know that it's 0.95?
I just took what they had in there. I didn't change it. It didn't tell us to change it.
Okay.
And we usually just use the standard alpha 0.05 unless they tell us to change it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So.
Okay. So H, rather than testing a hypothesis, now say you just wanted to estimate the difference at a 95% confidence level, create a confidence interval. So in that same table, on the second row, it gives us one, right?
Yeah. My SPSS is frozen. The connection to my remote ended, so I'm going to have to get back in, but I have written down what I did before.
Okay.
So keep going, and I'm going to get back in.
What did you get? What?
Hold on.
I have negative 0.17622.
Yep.
And 4.52858.
Now, my question is, what do you do at this point because you have two different amounts? Like, there's more females than there are males.
You use the bottom row, they said. Always assume that it's different. The variable. Okay. And use the bottom row.
So what did you get as the difference?
Negative 0.17622 and 4.52858.
Which one did you put for? You probably did.
And it was just the 95 percentile confidence level because I originally had that anyway.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I got those. Awesome.
Okay. So because 0 is contained in the interval, we can't say that there's sufficient evidence to reject the null.
Right. So in 5 it says take action in a short paragraph. Describe the action you feel should be taken based on the statistical results above. And because there's insufficient evidence, I mean, the survey shows that
administrative changes need to be recommended.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me personally, I would say if you were going to do the same study again, I would do it over a larger, more diverse population.
Right.
Yeah, that would be good.
Hold on.
So do you feel good about going to the quiz?
Yeah. I'm just trying to get my SPSS open again. So.
Right. Sir Quiz, let us defeat you.
Okay, I'm going to hit start. So I'm there with you guys, but I'm going to get back and make sure my SPSS is coming open.
All right.
Okay.
So Michelle.
Yeah.
I just barely got your email.
That's so weird.
It's just technical difficulties today. It's really bad because it wasn't normal for my computer either. I mean, I could get on with my phone, but just not with my computer.
Yeah, it's really weird because email should be instant.
Yes,
yeah.
It shouldn't be a delay, but whatever. We deal with it.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right, go
I'm
ahead
ready.
when you're ready.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yep.
Number 1 and 2, true. Okay,
Yep.
number 3. What requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? A simple random sample was drawn from each population. X bar is normally distributed for each group. Mu is greater than 0. And then A and B. I would say A and B.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I would say too.
Okay.
Okay, 4. The test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples is a t-score. Nope.
Z-score.
No. It's a z-score.
It's a T.
T-score. I was right.
Yeah.
You were right.
Because we use the T distribution too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so two samples are independent if knowing which subjects will be in group 1 determines
That's
knowing
the
which
second one.
subjects are in group 1 tells you nothing about which subjects will be in group 2. Okay.
Right, that one.
So now
Okay.
we need to go into dentist office bills.
All right, so dentist office bills.
Oh. Data.
Okay. Use the data file dentist office bills to answer questions 6 through 11. This data represents simple random samples of dental bills at a dental office in Idaho Falls and a dentist office in Rexburg. Use a null hypothesis of null mu1 equals mu2, an alternative hypothesis mu1 is less than mu2 with level of significance alpha equals 0.10. So we want to do a 99% in there.
Is this the right one? Class survey? Nope. Come on.
See,
Go, little
I
computer.
should have checked on that because I'm not sure if that changes it between the confidence
Come on.
level and the alpha.
Got it. Sweet. Okay. What is the degrees of freedom? Whoa, I still have that. Nope. Still have a program open from this afternoon. That's kind of good.
So transform, automatic recode. Wait, so
Awesome.
it's asking about dental bills. So that's the one we have to do as the variable.
Yeah. Yeah. I did that right. Okay. So when we're doing explore, we want the dentist bill to be in the dependent list, and the city is the factor list, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm doing something wrong every time. I'm frustrated.
Wait.
So you have the degrees of freedom, right?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It feels like we're missing something. What's our variable?
Because I found what I think is the degrees of freedom.
I'm gonna go back in this and try this again.
Yeah, the city is the, yeah, I'm gonna go back.
All right. What is the information we're trying to opening dentist office bills, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I have it open now. So it is
So it should be city code, right?
so what are we actually comparing? Dental bills at a dentist office in Idaho Falls and dentist office in Rexburg.
Yep.
So which one are we starting in the dependent list and what's in the dentist bill is the dependent list? And the city is the factor or vice versa?
Yeah, you're right. That what you just said is right.
The first one?
City
Yeah.
is factor and dentist bill is dependent?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
our variable. Dentist bill is the variable.
Okay.
37.996.
All right. So, and then I have to transform and automatically code. Dentist bill is the variable. City, oh wait. So on the automatic recode, we said the dentist bill is the variable, correct?
That's what I thought, yeah.
Okay. So that would add new name. And then analyze, compare means, independent.
So, random general question. So, whenever it asks for the test statistic, that's the leftover bit of the confidence level. If you're subtracting
It's the T-score.
percentage from 100, or it's the T-score.
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't come up right on mine. I did something wrong. Let me try this again. I must have, when we did the transform, I'm doing something, the wrong variable or something.
I don't know how to help you. I don't know where you are.
I am not getting my, I'm inputting it in wrong because I'm not getting what I'm supposed to be getting. So
So take me back to transform. What do you have in your automatic recode?
I'm actually starting it over. So
Okay.
I'm going back to dentist office bills and opening it up. So now, I just opened it up, just have my information. So first of all, I'm going to analyze descriptive statistics,
You got an automatic recode first.
explore. So I put dentist bill in my dependent list, city in my factor list.
You have to go to automatic recode first.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, honey.
Dentist bill is in variable.
Not quite.
Do city. Do city code.
Okay, so that's what.
Yes.
So city is the variable.
That's the grouping variable.
Okay, so the new name.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So now when you go into Analyze Explorer, sorry, be right back.
Okay.
Did you get it figured out?
Well, see, I get where I have the dentist bill and I have Idaho Falls and Rexburg, but
So when you go back into descriptive statistics and
yeah,
Explorer,
compare independent samples.
did you do Explorer?
Yeah. So analyze, compare means,
Yeah.
independent samples,
Yeah.
and then dentist bill
In the test. Yeah.
and city, the new city grouping variable, define groups.
1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that should give it to you.
And now it finally is. Okay, so so the quiz asked for degrees of freedom. Okay, so I have 37.996.
Yep.
Okay. And then sample standard deviation for list 2.
So that's Rexburg.
Yeah, I have 206.637.
Yep.
And then the test statistic, go back down, negative 0.434.
Yep. Doing great.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Then the p-value is 0.666, and I have to remember, is this one-sided? It is, so 0.666 divided by 2.
Yeah.
That would be 0.3334, about, I think.
I got 0.333.
Yeah.
333. Okay.
That's the p-value. So the p-value is, we did 99%. So the p-value is greater than alpha. So fail to reject the null on 10.
Okay, suppose your alternative hypothesis the mean of 1 is not equal to the mean of 2. What is the correct decision based on your evidence? Well, the mean of 1 does not equal the mean of 2.
So that would mean that we use the whole p-value?
Yeah, which is 0.666, which is still greater than alpha, so fail to reject the null.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, now we have to go into freshman dinner.
Oh boy.
I know, right?
Ah.
Okay. Okay.
Data files. Data files, data files. Data files.
Okay. Use the data file freshman dinner to answer questions 12 through 17. The data represents the number of times freshman students from Utah and Colorado cook their own dinner in a month. You suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times than freshmen from Colorado. The null hypothesis is mu1 equals mu2. Use a level of significance of alpha equals 0.05. What is the appropriate alternative hypothesis? It just says a different number. It's not asking for greater than or less than, so I would do mu1 is not equal to mu2.
Yeah.
Should go to the meditation.
So then we have to find what is the test statistics. So let's go back in and do that.
Come on, open. Said open. Ah! There we go.
Okay, so for the automatic recode,
Found it. Say bye.
it's asking us what? Utah and Colorado cook their own dinner in a month. So do we want to recode?
You want state, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh. This is so annoying. There we go. Right. All right. I think I have my test assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, jeez, man. So much stuff is open. Okay. 0.411.
Oh my god, we're not gonna go for that.
I got a t-score of negative 0.845.
Yep.
Yep.
And then the
Okay.
p-value. 0.410 is the p-value. This is two-sided, so we use that, right?
Yeah.
But it's you have to round it.
To 3, so
you have
0.410.
But it's mine is 0.4107. So I rounded it to 0.4011.
Okay. I got
Did you guys get some?
0.410. I just got 0.410, period. I didn't double click on it. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just taking it for what it says.
I mean, I could have double clicked, but I just didn't. So, but I think, like, other Chris
Yeah.
said that.
Other Chris said that it's like a margin of error.
Yeah, so I think we're okay.
Okay.
So, what decision do you make? The p-value is greater than alpha because alpha is 0.05. So, fail to reject the null.
Yeah.
Now use the information and data just above question 12 to construct a 95% confidence interval. I have
95,
-5,
95.
yeah, -5137.
Yep.
I'm going to put that one in before I forget.
Negative what?
Five.
-5. Wait, where did it go? -5.137. As the lower. In the upper, I have
I got something.
What did you get?
2.204.
What did you get?
So on mine, I got the lower one was -2.214, and the higher one was 5.147,
What do you have
and
as
0.95, and it's not equal to.
Okay.
so what do
You're
you,
using a
wait,
95%.
Yeah.
did you do the when you did the analyze compare means independent sample test, and then the freshman is the variable, the state is under the grouping variable, but under options you can do 95% there.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. So just repeat them, and I'll make sure I got them right. So the first one is -0.5.
5 points, not 0.5, but -5 points.
Yeah, minus 5.137.
Yeah.
Okay. Got that one.
Okay.
And then the upper
And then got the
limit,
last one.
2.204.
Yep.
Okay,
Finish.
let's see.
Submit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
We missed one.
Yeah. The test
Which
statistic.
one?
-0.845. Number 13 we did wrong.
Is it positive 0.45?
No, that's what it says.
That's what mine says. For the T.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask about that because that doesn't make any sense. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Maybe I put them in the.
Yeah, I don't understand that because that's
Cool.
what I have. Unless we put in the wrong amounts and got the wrong.
We got everything else right. You know, I don't understand why that would be wrong if we use the same
Yeah, because
everything
the
else.
p-value is correct.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna sweat it. I'll send a note to Sister Withers. And Chris, will you make sure that this gets posted? I'll tell you what I do to make sure that it's visible. Is when this is done, when you stop the broadcast and end the call, watch the video again and click in the lower right corner where it says watch in YouTube. When you're done, this is all when you're
I have the YouTube page link.
Yeah, post the YouTube page link.
Okay.
Because then
I will do that.
watch it. if you just
Ah,
to
come on.
quest.google, no one can watch it.
Yep.
So, good job, guys. I'll send a note to Sister Withers.
Okay, sounds good.
See you Monday.
Okay.
See ya. Monday
Bye.
at 7, right?
Yeah.
Yep.